Ever wish you could, like, get career advice from your older self?
Uh-huh. Right.
Like you in the future?
Yeah.
Well, today we're kind of doing that.
Oh, cool.
We're diving into this document called The Career Advice I Wish I Had at 25.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, it is packed with insights.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to sift through it all
Okay.
and pull out the gems to help you navigate your career.
I like it.
All right. So
Okay.
one of the things that that jumped out at me
Yeah.
was this whole emphasis on the long game.
Mm.
You know, like the source really pushes back against that idea that you have to like sprint
Oh, yeah.
towards success by the time you're 25.
Right. Like, you have to have it all figured out by
Well,
25.
yeah.
Like, no.
It's like chill.
Yeah.
You've got time.
Totally. And they frame it as a marathon.
A marathon
Okay. I like that.
instead of a sprint.
That is a good analogy
Yeah.
because it's so easy to get caught up
Yeah.
in that pressure to achieve everything
Right.
away. Immediately?
You know, hit those milestones, climb the ladder super fast.
Yeah.
But this document is like a permission slip to slow down, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Focus on building something sustainable.
Yeah, for sure. And what I think is really interesting
Okay.
is that it connects that marathon mindset to evolving goals.
Okay.
So it's not about rigidly sticking to a plan you made when you were 22,
Right. Yeah.
but being open
Yeah.
to adapting
Yeah.
as you learn and grow.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about this idea of repetition
Mm.
being the secret to success.
Okay.
The source drops this hint
All right.
about the 10,000 hours concept.
Oh, yeah. Does that ring a bell?
I've heard that before.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
It's a direct reference to Outliers,
Oh.
Malcolm Gladwell's book.
Right.
And he explores this idea
Mm.
that mastery in any field comes from dedicated, consistent practice.
Yeah. Practice.
Exactly.
Okay.
But what I think is cool about how they do it in this document
Yeah.
is they don't just like throw the theory at you. They make it super relatable
Okay.
with examples.
Okay. Give me an example.
Like the Beatles
Oh, okay.
playing endless gigs
Right.
in Hamburg,
Yep.
honing their skills over thousands of hours.
And Bill Gates, like, living in the computer lab?
Yeah, basically.
Just coding all the time?
Racking up so much coding time.
Right.
Insane amounts.
I love those examples because
Oh, yeah.
it takes it away from that natural talent thing.
Right.
And puts it on effort. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe I'm not a rock star musician or a tech genius,
Right?
but if I put in the work,
Exactly.
I can achieve something.
Yeah.
Think about a skill you're passionate about.
Okay.
How does this idea of deliberate practice
Right.
change your perspective
It's huge.
on mastering it?
It's a total game changer. And it ties into something else they talk about.
Yeah.
The importance of depth over breadth.
Okay.
So becoming a true expert in something
Okay.
is more valuable
Right.
than being a jack of all trades.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
So instead of chasing like every new skill or every trend,
Yeah, the shiny new thing.
become the go-to person
Yeah,
for something you care about.
exactly.
Okay.
And that plays into the long game too.
Oh, how sick.
Because building expertise
Yeah.
takes time
Right.
and dedication.
It's not instant gratification.
It's not.
It's the long game.
It is reaping those rewards
Yeah.
down the line.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's get into
Like it.
work-life balance.
Right.
Especially when it comes to kids. The source gets real
Yeah.
about deprioritizing your career when your kids are young.
When they're little.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
I know, right?
It's a perspective. That might not resonate with everyone.
Right. Yeah.
But I think there's wisdom
Okay.
in what they're saying.
Okay.
So they argue that
Yeah.
those early years
Yeah.
with your children
Yeah.
are so precious
So precious.
and fleeting.
Yes.
And being present
Mhm.
during that time
Yeah.
is more valuable
And it
than
is.
any career advancement.
Yeah. Like, what's the point
Exactly.
of climbing the ladder
Right.
if you miss those moments
Yeah.
with your kid?
Totally.
Right.
And they say that
Yeah.
children can teach us more than we can teach them.
More than we can teach them.
It's like seeing the world
Yeah.
through fresh eyes again.
Totally. And there's a quote that
Yep.
really captures this.
What is it?
The chance to see the world through their eyes.
Oh.
Those times while you can.
Yeah.
Like pulls at your heartstrings.
Yeah, it does.
It really does.
It makes you think.
Yeah. It challenges the idea
Yeah.
that your career
Right.
should always be
Should always be.
on an upward trajectory.
Yeah, on the up and up.
Right.
All the time.
Okay, so get ready for this one.
Okay.
Because it made me chuckle when I
Okay.
first read it.
Okay.
The source advises
Uh-huh.
us to act like we're 35.
Right.
35. Am I supposed to start wearing shoulder pads
Right.
and listening to 80s music?
What's so special
What's so special about 35?
about being 35?
Yeah.
Well, it's not about
Okay.
literally becoming a 35-year-old.
Right.
It's about the mindset.
The mindset.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a blend of like
Yeah.
youthful energy
Okay.
and seasoned competence.
No.
They even quote Frank Sinatra.
Oh, really?
You're 35 and it's a very good year.
Okay.
It's like finding that sweet spot where you're bringing enthusiasm and fresh ideas,
Right.
but also demonstrating
I know.
professionalism
Okay.
and taking ownership of your work.
Okay, so it's that balance
Yeah.
of eager but experienced,
Right.
not naive,
Mm-hmm.
but not jaded.
Not shaded. Yeah.
That's a tough one.
It is a challenge.
At any age, for sure.
And they're clear that it's an ongoing process.
Okay.
They caution against
Yeah.
acting like a doddering old worker,
Uh-oh.
even when you are older.
Right.
It's about maintaining that youthful energy,
Okay.
that drive to learn and grow,
Okay.
no matter how many years you've been in the game.
Okay, this next one
Yeah.
is so crucial,
Okay.
but we forget about it
What is it?
all the time.
Okay.
Putting people over things. It's so easy to get caught up
Mm-hmm.
in the processes, the data, the deadlines,
Like all that.
and we lose sight
Yeah.
of the human element, the people.
Yeah.
And the source tackles this in a few different ways.
Okay.
First, they emphasize that
Yeah.
management is about people,
It is.
not things.
Yeah.
They bring up
Good.
Jack Welch's 20-70-10 rule.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's
A little blunt.
it's blunt,
Yeah.
but it underlines the point.
Yeah.
That people are the heart
They are.
of any organization.
For sure.
Yeah.
And it's not just about managing people effectively.
Mm-hmm.
It's about connecting with them,
Yes.
genuinely listening,
Right.
really understanding their perspectives,
Yeah.
and creating an environment
Yeah.
where everyone feels valued.
Valued and respected.
Exactly.
We can all work on that,
We can.
no matter what our role is.
Yeah, for sure.
How often do we prioritize
Yeah.
tasks over
Yeah.
the people
Over the people.
involved?
That's a good gut check.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think this is where the idea
Yeah.
of emotional capacity comes in.
Yeah.
So we all have
Mm-hmm.
a finite amount of emotional energy
Okay.
to spend. We got to recognize those limits.
In ourselves.
And others.
Others.
It's not about being soft.
Right.
It's not about avoiding the tough conversations.
It's not about that.
But it's acknowledging
yeah.
that people are complex.
Mhm.
They have lives,
They do.
emotions
Yeah.
that extend beyond the workplace.
Absolutely.
And to create that supportive environment
yeah.
leads to better outcomes for everyone.
It does.
Yeah.
And it's not just about being nice. It's
Right.
about being smart.
Okay.
When people feel valued,
Yeah.
they're more engaged,
Right.
more productive,
More committed.
more committed
Yes.
to the success of the team.
I like it.
Yeah.
So speaking of teams and workplaces,
Okay.
let's talk about culture.
All right.
The source touches on a few things.
Yeah.
The value of diversity in the workplace,
Mm-hmm.
developing a global mindset
Okay.
through overseas work,
Yeah.
and the importance of building friendships at work.
Friendships at work.
And these aren't just platitudes.
No.
They dig into the why.
Give me the why.
Okay, so first,
Yeah.
diversity in the workplace
Mm-hmm.
isn't just about
Yeah.
being politically correct.
Right.
It's about a
Of course.
richer,
Yeah.
more dynamic environment
Mhm.
where different perspectives
Yeah.
and experiences
Okay.
can come together
Yeah.
to solve problems
Right.
and drive innovation.
If everyone in the room thinks the same way,
Yeah.
you're missing out.
You're missing out on a whole world of
Yeah.
possibilities.
Yeah.
And they're also a big advocate
Yeah.
for working overseas.
If you get the chance.
If you get the chance,
Don't wait.
don't wait.
Go for it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Expand your horizons.
It's not just about the job.
It's not.
It's about immersing yourself
Yeah.
in a different culture,
Right?
gaining those perspectives,
Absolutely.
building that global network.
It's huge.
And they emphasize that these experiences are valuable,
oh,
not just personally,
right.
but professionally.
Professionally.
They can help you develop that nuanced understanding of the world,
Mm-hmm.
become more adaptable,
Right.
more resourceful,
Yeah.
build a broader skill set.
Totally.
Okay, and speaking of building a network,
Yeah.
let's get back to those friendships
Okay.
at work.
Friendships at work.
Yeah.
Having close friends
Mm.
at work
Yeah.
can make such a difference
Okay.
in your happiness and
Yeah.
job satisfaction.
Okay.
But remember,
Yeah.
don't fall into that trap,
A trap.
the whiz kid syndrome trap, only hanging out with people your age.
Your own age.
Yeah.
So break out of those silos.
Break out
and connect
Connect.
with people from different generations.
Yes.
Backgrounds.
Exactly.
Why is it so important?
For one thing,
Okay.
it gives you
Yeah.
a wider range of perspectives
Mm-hmm.
and experiences.
Okay.
You can learn so much
Yeah.
from people who have been in the industry longer
Right.
than you.
Okay.
And you can offer fresh insights
Yeah.
to those just starting out.
Like a built-in mentorship program.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
those diverse friendships
Yeah.
can help you navigate
Mm-hmm.
the challenges
Inevitably come up.
at work.
Right.
Having that supportive network
Yeah.
can make all the difference
When you're dealing with
when you're dealing with.
a tough project or a demanding boss.
Right. Or just the stress of work
Yeah.
in general.
Okay, let's shift gears.
Right.
Back to bad bosses.
Okay.
We talked about sacking the bad boss,
Right.
but they also talk about the
Yeah.
nuances.
Yeah. Of dealing with difficult managers
Right.
and the impact
Yeah.
they can have on us.
Okay.
They make this distinction
Oh,
between personal issues
Yeah.
and work issues.
Mm-hmm.
And they acknowledge
Right.
that ideally they should be kept separate,
Right.
but in reality,
Yeah.
they often overlap.
We're not robots.
We're not.
They bring our whole selves to work.
Me too.
And life throws us curveballs.
Yeah, it does.
And it can affect our performance.
It can.
Right.
And leaders need to be
Yeah.
compassionate,
Yeah.
understanding,
Mm.
recognize that employees
Yeah.
are human beings
Human beings.
with lives
Yes.
and challenges.
Outside of work.
Yeah.
So it's creating a workplace culture where
Mm.
people feel comfortable
Oh,
being vulnerable
right.
and asking for support
Exactly.
when they need it.
When they need it.
I love that.
Yeah,
It's recognizing we're all in this together.
we are.
And sometimes the best way to build a strong team
Uh-huh.
is to be there for each other
Right.
when things get tough.
Totally.
Yeah.
And on the flip side,
Okay.
don't let your personal issues
Mhm.
impact your work
Right.
or your colleagues.
Right.
Find that balance
Okay.
between being authentic
Yeah.
and being professional.
Okay. This last point
Okay.
really resonated with me.
Okay.
They say, good people don't take a stand.
Hmm.
Now, at first glance,
Yeah.
that seems kind of counterintuitive.
I know, right?
But in the context of this whole document,
Yeah.
it's profound.
It is.
What do they mean by that?
I think it means
Yeah.
having the courage
Okay.
to speak up
Yeah.
for what's right,
Right. Even when...
even when it's uncomfortable
Yeah,
or unpopular.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Challenge the status quo.
Push back against injustice.
Yes.
Refuse to settle
Don't settle
for mediocrity.
or mediocrity.
So it's not about being good,
right.
as in passive or compliant.
Right.
It's being good,
Yeah.
as in
Yeah.
ethical, principled,
Yes.
willing to fight for
Absolutely.
what you believe in.
For what you believe in.
And they tie this back
Yeah.
to striving for remarkable work. They do.
They argue that remarkable work
Yeah.
comes from passion purpose,
Mhm.
a willingness to make a difference.
To make a difference in the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
So find that intersection of
Yeah.
your values,
Yeah.
your skills,
Mm-hmm.
your desire to create something meaningful.
That's it.
And they say it's not always easy.
It's not.
It takes courage,
It does.
resilience,
Yeah.
willingness to step outside your comfort zone.
Right.
But the rewards are immense,
They are.
both personally and professionally.
Totally.
So we've covered a lot,
We have.
from macro level understanding your business's impact
Yeah.
to the micro level
Yeah.
of navigating relationships,
Mhm.
dealing with bad bosses.
Those tough ones.
It all comes back to
It does.
intentional living,
Yeah.
conscious decision making.
Absolutely.
And that's where that final piece of advice
Yeah.
really resonates.
What is it?
Never sacrifice personal ethics
Mm.
for work reasons.
Yeah.
Stay true to yourself.
Your values.
Your values.
No matter the pressure
Mhm.
or the rewards,
Yeah.
trust your gut.
Trust your gut.
If something feels wrong,
Right.
it probably is.
It probably is.
And you can always choose
You could different path.
choose a different path.
One that aligns with
Exactly.
your integrity
Yeah.
and your
It's
aspirations.
a gut feeling.
That's your compass
It is.
guiding you
Yeah.
towards a path
That's guiding you.
that aligns with your values and
Yeah.
aspirations.
Yeah.
It's the foundation
It is.
for a career
Yeah.
that is not just successful,
Right.
but fulfilling
Fulfilling
and meaningful.
and meaningful.
That brings us back to the theme of this whole deep dive,
Yeah.
finding and pursuing
Mhm.
that remarkable path.
That remarkable path.
Whatever that looks like for you.
Whatever that may be.
Whatever that may be.
It's a journey,
It is
not a destination.
not a
It
destination.
requires reflection.
Adaptation,
Right.
willingness to embrace
Embrace it all.
the challenges and the
Mhm.
rewards.
All the ups and downs
Yeah.
that come with it.
We've uncovered so many valuable insights
We have.
from this document.
Yeah.
But the real learning
Right.
happens when we apply it
When we apply it
to our own lives.
to our own lives, exactly.
So what are some key takeaways
Yeah, what should people?
you think our listeners should walk away with today?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Let's think about that for a second.
Okay.
It's almost like we've been given a cheat sheet for a fulfilling career.
Yeah, but like you said,
Yeah.
the real magic happens
Mm-hmm.
when we take these ideas
Yeah.
and put them into action.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Right.
let's distill this down to
Yeah.
some actionable steps.
Okay.
Where should our listeners start?
I think the foundation
Yeah.
is that marathon mindset.
Oh, that keeps coming up.
It does.
Oop.
Careers are long.
Yeah,
They're full of twists and turns.
they are.
Don't put so much pressure on yourself
Right,
to have it all figured out
right.
by a certain age.
Like, just breathe.
Yeah. You have time
You have time
to explore,
Mhm.
to experiment.
to figure out what
Yeah.
lights you up.
What lights you up?
And along the way,
Yeah.
remember that building expertise
Mm-hmm.
takes effort,
It does.
dedicated effort.
Yeah.
Identify those skills
Right.
that you want to master and commit to honing them.
Commit to it.
Yeah.
Embrace that practice,
Deliberate practice.
that deliberate practice.
Not about being flashy.
It's not.
It's about being good at
Yeah.
something you care about.
Right.
Don't underestimate
Mm-hmm.
human connection.
Human connection is so important.
Build those relationships
Yeah.
with your colleagues.
With your colleagues.
Find mentors.
Find mentors.
Find your tribe.
Find your tribe
In your field.
in your field.
Don't limit yourself to people just like you.
Branch out.
Branch out.
Connect with people from
That's
different
well.
backgrounds,
Backgrounds.
generations, areas of expertise.
Expertise.
The diversity is invaluable.
Yes. One of the biggest takeaways for me is staying true to your values.
Right.
Never compromise your ethics.
Never compromise.
Even if it means
Yeah.
walking away from a
Mhm.
good opportunity.
A seemingly good opportunity.
Right.
Trust your gut.
Trust your gut.
If something feels wrong,
If something feels wrong,
it probably is.
it probably is.
And you can always choose
Yeah.
a different path,
A different path.
one that aligns with
Your integrity.
your integrity
Your aspirations.
and your aspirations.
Don't be afraid to stumble.
Right.
Embrace failure
Embrace failure.
as a learning opportunity.
It's not a setback.
It's a chance to course correct.
Yeah.
Figure out what works best for you
What works best.
through those experiences.
Yeah.
The ups and downs.
The ups and downs.
Keep striving
Keep striving
for work.
for work.
That is remarkable.
That's remarkable.
Work that you're proud of.
Work that you're proud of.
Work that makes a difference.
Work that makes a difference.
Work that reflects
Right.
the best of who you are.
The best of you.
That's the ultimate challenge.
It is a challenge.
To create a career
Yeah.
that is both successful
Right.
and fulfilling.
And fulfilling.
So
Right.
as we wrap up
Yeah.
this deep dive,
Mm-hmm.
I want to leave our listener
Okay.
with this question.
Right.
What does remarkable look like?
What does remarkable look like
For you,
for you?
what legacy
Right.
do you want to leave behind?
What impact do you want to make
What impact do you want to make?
on the world?
Let those questions guide you
Let them guide you.
as you navigate
Your career journey.
that career journey.
Remember, this is your story.
It is your story.
Embrace the marathon.
Embrace that marathon. Build meaningful connections.
Build those connections.
Stay true to yourself
Stay true to yourself.
and never stop striving
Never stop striving.
for that remarkable path
For that remarkable path
that awaits you.
that awaits.
Thanks for joining us
Thanks for joining us
on this deep dive.
on this deep dive.
Until next time,
Until next time,
keep learning,
keep growing
growing,
and keep chasing
keep chasing
those remarkable dreams.
those remarkable dreams. It's like we got this cheat sheet for a fulfilling career.
Cheat sheet.
But like you said, the real magic happens when we apply this stuff.
Through our own lives.
Yeah.
So let's break it down.
Okay.
Give our listeners some
Yeah.
takeaways.
All right, some actionable takeaways.
Yeah. Where do they start?
Well, I think it starts with that marathon mindset.
It keeps coming up.
It does.
Yeah.
Careers are long, full of twists and turns.
Yeah.
Don't pressure yourself.
To have it all figured out
Right.
by a certain age.
You have time to figure it out.
You do.
Yeah.
You have time to explore.
Explore, experiment.
Experiment.
Yeah.
Find what you love.
Find what lights you up.
Yeah. And along the way,
Yeah.
remember, building true expertise
Yeah.
takes work.
It takes effort.
It does.
Yeah.
Dedicated effort.
Okay.
So
yeah.
identify
Yeah.
those skills you want to master and commit
Okay.
to honing them.
Embrace that deliberate practice.
That deliberate practice.
It's not about being flashy.
It's not about being flashy.
It's about being really good
Yeah.
at something you love.
That you care about.
And don't forget about
Don't forget about
those human connections.
those human connections.
Yeah.
Build relationships.
At work.
Yeah. With your colleagues.
Find those mentors.
Find those mentors.
Find your tribe.
Find your tribe.
But don't limit yourself
Yeah.
to people who are just like you.
Who are just like you.
Right.
Branch out.
Connect with people
Connect with people.
from
Different
backgrounds, generations,
Areas of expertise.
areas of expertise.
That diversity of thought is so valuable.
It's so valuable.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest takeaways
Okay.
for me from this document
Yeah.
is that you should never compromise your ethics.
Yeah. Never compromise your ethics.
Even if it means
Even if it means
walking away from
a good opportunity.
a good opportunity.
Trust your gut.
Trust your gut.
If something feels off,
Yeah. If something feels wrong,
it probably is.
it probably is.
You have the power
You do.
to choose a different path,
Choose a different path,
one that's aligned
one that's aligned
with your values,
with your values.
with your aspirations.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to stumble
Right.
along the way.
Embrace those stumbles.
Embrace failure. Embrace the failure.
It's a learning opportunity.
It's an opportunity to learn.
yeah.
It's an opportunity
To course correct.
to course correct.
Figure out what works.
What works best for you.
for you. And
Yeah.
through all of those experiences,
Through it all.
the
The
ups,
downs.
keep striving
For work.
for work.
That is remarkable.
That is remarkable.
Work that you're proud of.
Work that you're proud of.
Work that makes a difference.
Makes a difference.
Work that reflects
Yeah.
the best of who you are.
The best of you.
That's the challenge.
That's the challenge right there.
Creating a career
Yeah.
that's both successful
Successful
and fulfilling.
and fulfilling.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
Yeah.
I want to leave our listeners with one last thought.
Okay.
What does remarkable look like for you?
What does remarkable look like?
What legacy do you want to leave?
Yeah. What impact do you want to have?
What impact do you want to make on the world?
Let those questions guide you
Yeah.
on your career journey.
On that journey.
Thanks for joining us
Thanks for joining us
on this deep dive.
on this deep dive.
Until next time.
Until next time.